Do you focus on specific frequencies when you're trying to get a response from someone? I would say frequencies get certain responses. I don't know if you should focus on them. When you look at frequencies, especially when you're saying, okay, if someone plays a singing bowl with this note, or someone plays a gong with this tuning, does it affect a different area of the body? Some people will say yes, and I will say, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I know that healing occurs. I don't know if it was a frequency that made it occur or something else. See, frequency is just a part of sound. And I think that's what we have to be as Westerners, or people who have a very somewhat more rational mind than we did thousands and thousands of years ago. We tend to try to analyze something and classify something, categorize something. Oh, if it's 245 hertz frequency, that's going to affect my spleen. But if it's 128 frequency, it's going to affect my sinuses, right? Because we would love that it could be that precise. We would love to have the answer to something, wouldn't we? And then we could go out and buy something that had a frequency and a note, and we could balance a chakra, and we could heal somebody. That would be lovely. But I personally don't think it really works that way. I don't really think it works that way. Now, I know there are some frequencies that do align powerfully with the human psyche, and that has been discovered in cultures over time. For example, in the Indian culture, for hundreds of years, they would tune their instruments to the note of C sharp, around 136 hertz, right? So they had a tuning for that, and they said this is a sacred tuning. And in fact, they even said this frequency of C sharp or 136 hertz is the sound of Om. It's the Om sound. So that was, if you want to think of a sacred frequency or frequency that heals, that could be one. I mean, could you be wrong for hundreds of years in India tuning your sitars? I don't know, but you should certainly try it. I find people do respond well to that frequency, right? I don't know if it heals something or the other, but I know that people tend to feel very relaxed when they hear that frequency. So yeah, I think there are frequencies that people respond to really well. The Indian frequency, the C sharp, they say that's a lot with the heart chakra, and the Chinese tuning of F. Say it tends to work a lot with the crown chakra. Again, these two cultures have used music for healing and spirituality for longer than most cultures on this planet that we know of. So there are frequencies like that are really great frequencies. There's another one that certain mystics describe as being 216 or 108 frequency hertz. That was just described as being really powerful, like, even 108, the sacred number 108. 108 frequencies has a particular energy that some people respond to really, really well. I don't know if anyone can really truly say this does that, but my advice to you, if you're interested in this, just find instruments that sound really, really good to you. The frequency, the tuning sounds great to you. Don't read about it. Don't think this is going to make my stomach feel better if I play this frequency. Play something. If it makes your stomach feel better, then you know you've got that frequency, rather than trying to use the analytical mind to do a little spreadsheet on frequencies and chakras and organs. That's probably not going to work out too well in the long run as well.